Welcome to another Icarus PatchNotes updates. PatchNotes. Sorry for the late start, but having some issues with the Discord initially. So I hope it's better now. I'm here with Echo, so I'm gonna hop over to Discord. Hiya. How are you doing?
Hiya, I'm all right. How are you doing?
It could be worse. Could be worse.
Okay, you're on holiday.
Oh yeah.
Why are you saying it could be worse? Well, you could not be on holiday, I suppose.
True. I mean, if I would be at home now, working all day, yeah, that's definitely going to be worse. Anyway, ooh, let's quickly.
Stream audio was good, but we can see your tabs off your computer.
Yeah, I know. I know. Hold on. I forgot to update the stream info as well. So, stream info is updated. Now we can go here. Better this way?
Yes.
Good, good. Audio is okay?
Yeah, audio is good. Let me just refresh the page, see if your stream info hasn't updated, but it probably won't until it's been completed.
Yeah. Sorry about that. Whatever.
No, that's fine. I found that with YouTube. If you change it once the stream starts, it tends to not change for a while. So
Yeah. Oh well, we will see. So one more week from my vacation next week. I should be back home. Audio quality should be better as well, and I will be doing the camera again as well and everything. For now, can you keep an
yay, co-op play.
yep. So for now, can you keep an eye on the chat?
Yeah, will do. My audio is really quiet on the stream.
Quiet compared to mine.
Yes.
Okay, let's see what I can do there. Okay, I should have boosted your volume now.
Sorry, say again.
I should have boosted your volume now, or at least in OBS, I put audio
Yeah,
up.
yes, it's better. It's better. Sorry, I was listening to everything double.
Yeah.
It's quite confusing.
Yep. Anyway, shall we start?
Absolutely, let's go for it.
Yeah. So Carl won't be joining. Uh, he
Yeah,
kind
his
of,
his his computer went the way of mine, I heard.
yeah, his power unit said poof.
Yeah,
So he's waiting for a new one. Hopefully, no other components will be damaged, but we'll see.
yeah, yeah. Well, I'm in a really horrible sort of way. I'm kind of glad I'm not the only one it's happened to, because now I know that it's not just me that it happens to, if that
Yeah,
makes any sense at all. But I seriously, I feel his pain. I
yeah.
really do. I'm
Anyway,
just hoping he didn't have to put his out with a fire extinguisher. But there you go. Let's
yeah.
carry on.
Yeah, we're at week 195. We have cable and pipe quality of life improvements. We've added new customization to cable and pipe placing, allowing you to choose straight as a preferred style. As you can see here, I personally I like those nice straight corners. By default, Icarus is using the curved ones. They have now added an option where you can default to straight corners. That's gonna make neat piping a lot easier.
Yeah.
So week 195 brings new straight spline building options when using the electrical cable or the water pipe system to give players more aesthetic control over how their base looks. This can now be done by holding down the R key to switch the tool from curvy to straight lines. Next week, a very much requested feature, we are adding more player control over auto saving and the regularity this occurs at. During the autosave, every 5 minutes or so, there is a little lag spike. So people were like, hey, give us the option to like change the 5-minute timer. That will be next week. For now,
Yeah.
though.
The downside to that though is the fact that if you have a crash and you've changed it to half an hour or an hour or maybe even 2 hours, then if you do have a crash, you're going to end up losing an awful lot more data.
Possibly, yes, a lot more game time.
Yeah.
So, a couple of notable improvements this week. The maximum length of the prospect names has been limited so that the elements of the user interface can no longer break. There will be a little bit more info about this later on. Improved visuals during rain weather events, including rain droplets running down the HUD. I hope they will not. I hope these rain droplets will not go down the HUD when you are inside. If it's outside, it's more immersive. You know, after all you have a helmet with a visor, so rain
Yeah.
droplets running down the HUD when
Yeah.
when outside, yes, more immersive. But we have seen where tools get wet when you're inside when it's raining. So hopefully the rain droplets will not be visible when you're inside.
Yep. Next thing we know, people are going to be asking for window wipers.
Yeah. Another notable improvement is optimize the lava river lights draw distance on the lower effects quality settings to increase performance. On the lower settings, effects quality settings, the lava river, the light will be like closer distance before you actually see it.
Yeah.
Kind of makes sense.
Yeah. Well, we like anything that increases performance.
Yep. Especially for those people who have to play on lower settings. So
Yeah.
anyway, this week we have cable and pipe placement improvements. We have added the ability to place electrical cables and water pipes in completely straight sections. Holding R can now switch the tool mode from curvy to straight. We've also improved the feedback when using the tool. Now the hologram should change color to tell you what's going on. Like you see the yellow for the electricity, blue for the water. Sometimes it's gray and then it should be like not connected or something. So,
Yeah.
so
Maybe
it
red if you can't connect it that way.
so it should be easier to find unpowered sections.
Yeah.
So it will be easier to determine where the issue is. Hopefully, I think. I hope.
Yeah.
Now, many survival games only have straight wire segments, which adds a rigid feeling to endgame bases. Icarus chose to utilize splines for interior cable and piping placement so that they would feel less artificial when draped around the base. Now, splines are a way of representing a multi-point line, like the nice and curvy lines. Icarus uses spline points with tangent data influenced by the distance and direction from the previous point to give the cable a feeling of momentum, like more fluent lines. However,
Mm-hmm.
players have often asked for straight splines. Now, sometimes when building a large grid-aligned farm or a big factory-style room, straight sections and drop-downs look the best. However, splines have had very little iteration since Icarus launched, and large core sections of the game depended on them working. So we did not want to risk breaking anything for a relatively minor aesthetic change. I can kind of definitely understand that. Like it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty core function, and you don't want to like make a small change and all of a sudden all the power lines in all the prospects breaking, etc. So I can
Yeah.
understand why they were like tad hesitant to work on this. However, since we had to do a deep dive into the splines for a game-breaking issue, we took a chance at trying out straight splines. Now luckily, wrapping a few sections of the code in a mode toggle and then slightly changing how we save, send and use the spline data in multiplayer allowed us to add this feature without reworking any underlying systems. So basically the piece of the code that's responsible for the curves, they were able to like basically take it out of like the full code block and make it a function like, hey, do you want to use this? Yes or no? If yes, you get the curved lines. If no, you get the straight corners.
Yeah.
So now you can switch your spline tools mode and alternate between traditional curvy and straight splines while wiring up your base. And because they didn't change the code for the splines themselves, only this little function, it means everything still works. And that's good. I don't want to have to rewire all my bases. It's going to be a
Well, you might
lot of
have
work.
to because, like last week said, that their changes would only work for new cabling
True, true.
with,
But
so you might have to.
the old cabling still works.
Yeah, to a point.
Yeah, the old cabling will still work. However, the new functions from last week will only be there in the new cables.
Yeah.
So next week, autosave customization. Next week we are adding new options for being able to define the time between autosaves when playing Icarus. More work is going on behind the scenes to try and improve the hitches that occur during the autosave process. But in the meantime, we're adding a new layer of control for players in determining how often the game will automatically perform the autosaves. This will allow players to reduce the autosave frequency to reduce these stutter events while we keep working on the hitches themselves. We will also be adding a matching config variable for a dedicated server owners to tweak. So yeah, you can also do it on a dedicated server. Because dedicated server, there's the server which actually does the saving, autosave.
hmm
So on your local game, you can't influence this. It's being determined by the dedicated server. So there will be a parameter or a config variable actually probably in the ini file, ini file, to determine the frequency of the autosave.
Yeah.
Good. Good news for dedicated server players.
Yep. Certainly.
Now, your support makes these updates possible. If you want to support the devs, consider buying some of the DLCs. Some of, between brackets, obviously. For example, the Great Hunts DLC. If you go for the entire pack, it will include the Styx and the Prometheus maps, because that's where 2 of the 3 campaigns are. And it will include the Great Hunt campaigns themselves, giving you the 3 extra bosses and weapons. Or you go for the complete set, the dynamic bundle, which basically is everything you don't have yet. This does include outposts as well. The nice to have DLCs, you know, the creature comfort packs, for example, but also things like the extra furniture types, etc.
Yeah.
Let's see, changelog. I'll quickly close these before we go there. New content. So Icarus was already showing the number of building pieces and deployables and everything, and mounts in the escape menu. It now also shows you the number of water pipes and electrical wires. So you can keep an eye on them, like try to keep them down a bit, you know. The more water pipes and electric wires, the more calculations needed, so the more performance.
Excuse me.
It's okay. Change the spline placement logic to allow more than 2 colors for spline ghost holograms. So next to the yellow for the power and the blue for the water, there will now also be more colors. Not sure which color is going to be used for what. Can't really test it out right now. I'll have to test it out next week.
Yeah, like I said earlier, maybe a red one to say you can't put that there.
Yeah. Let's see, the next important one. Added the ability for spline tool mode to be changed to straight instead of curved. Added text to show which placement mode the spline is in. That's basically the most important ones.
Yeah.
Let's have a quick look at the fixes. Couple of typos fixed. Fixed the caveworm armor requiring sandworm scale to repair.
Yeah, we noticed that. That was really weird.
Caveworm armor, have we made caveworm armor yet? I don't think we have unlocked it yet. It's in one of the I think in one of the missions actually, which we have to redo. So new open world. Unlocking the
But
caveworm armor.
when
We have seen
when we
before where you had to repair a caveworm bow or something with a sandworm
yeah.
scale. That we have seen.
Yeah, but if you remember when the cave worm armor first came out, we did make it, and then we used it
No,
and couldn't repair it
that was
because
the scorpion armor, I think, or the sandworm armor. We have never had caveworm armor. This is new in Great Hunts, caveworm armor.
Oh, is it? Okay.
No.
It definitely had as you said, with the bow. You made a cave worm bow, which was almost as good as the
It's on par with the recurve.
workshop, yeah, on par with the recurve bow, which was great. But we found then that you needed sandworm scales to fix it,
Yeah,
which
something
didn't
to the
make any
same, like,
sense.
yeah, way back. Yeah. Apparently they had the same made the same mistake with the caveworm armor. That has now been fixed though. So that's good.
Well, that's good. It'll be interesting to see if they've had it, if they've actually also fixed it for the bow.
Oh, that has been fixed a long time ago already.
Okay.
Fix the spelling of cocoa on the workshop sheet packets. Okay. Let's see, here, prospects now only accept names with up to 25 characters. Existing prospects with more than 25 characters, the name will be truncated. But when you hover over the prospect in the load screen, you will you get a
Yeah,
pop-up
you get the full name. Yeah.
pop-up tooltip. And the decrease river lava light draw distance, we've talked about this one already.
Mm-hmm.
Future content. Let's see. First pass on the NPC Iris. Was Iris in the list last week already? A couple of
I'm sorry. Which
NPCs
one?
were listed last week. Mo will make a reappearance in
Yeah,
Daisies or
Iris
Legends.
was mentioned last week.
Okay.
Yeah. Can't remember the other two names. There were four names in total. Iris and
Yeah.
Mo I remember, but not the other two, unfortunately.
Okay. It's okay. Orca will get an Arctic variant apparently.
Sounds like we should be getting a whale.
It's gonna be quadruped, I think. There was mention about Orca footstep audio.
Yeah.
So anyway, just a quick look. Reaver was mentioned before. Raptor desert
Raptors.
textures. Are we gonna get a Raptor variant? Yeah, a desert variant of the Raptor, maybe.
Hmm.
Raptor carcass. Bounder. I think this is a
Stomper.
typo here. I think Bounder is a typo. I think Bouncer has been mentioned. Tundra deer, the hopping creature, the raptor and the chew. We got montages for reskin creatures so we can have new audio on them. Cool.
Okay.
Or is this gonna be like the big rabbit?
Oh, the killer bunny.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember we asked for a killer bunny
Yep.
donkeys ago.
Yeah. Ages ago. Added a
Yeah.
flightless tank carcass. Flightless tank. Okay. It's gonna be like a very heavily armored creature. Also, flightless
Hmm.
tank. Does that mean we also gonna get a flying tank?
Possibly.
Good luck getting a very heavily armored animal off the floor.
Mm-hmm.
Hopping creature attack, whoosh and bite audio events. Hopping creature, there's your killer rabbit, killer bunny.
Yep. Killer bunnies.
Yep. Increase horizontal currency box in the biolab to fit currency. Is it going to be maybe to fit the new currency? Uranium?
Plus platinum, maybe?
We have been discussing uranium possibly being a new currency, meta item,
Mm.
meta currency.
Okay.
Maybe.
Hmm.
Okay. Let's see. Worked on Elysium.
Adding new biomap with region names for Elysium and setting up weather groups for it.
Yep. Hazmat suits has been mentioned last week as well. Adding animation and description to manufacturer. I reckon this is going to be the tier 5. Uh, tier 5 successor of the fabricator.
Yeah, okay.
Oil pump geyser is going to be like the geyser where you can either put the enzyme condenser on or an ice borer to get water.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder, will this be the same geyser that you can put an oil pump on, or is it going to be a completely new resource location?
Yeah. Yeah, because we basically just have water geysers just now, don't we?
Well, um, when Prometheus was added, when Prometheus came out, we got the ice borer. You can put these on an enzyme geyser, and then you get water. It's a water source.
Yeah.
So maybe Elysium will add an oil pump, which you can put on the same enzyme geyser.
To get oil out of it instead of water.
Yeah,
Well, that makes sense.
would be interesting.
Mm. Just a few below Desert Raptor implementation.
Yep, definitely looks like a desert variant of the Raptor.
Yeah. And I think that might be a spelling mistake, just 2 or 3 below. Updated flying tank LODs, material and physics asset.
Yeah. Maybe we do get a flying tank and you need a typo. And I reckon it's a typo though.
Yeah, haven't had one of those in quite a while that we've seen.
Nope.
Good to see we're back to normal.
Yep. Indeed. New Zealand spelling.
Yeah, love it.
So Hopper also gets a
Um,
juvenile version and a swamp variant of the hopping creature. Cool.
okay.
Slinker apparently gets a juvenile version.
Yeah,
Theo, one of the other NPCs.
yeah, yeah, that was one of them.
Let's see. Pump jack, tier 5, the oil pump thingy. Uh,
Polymerizer T5.
yeah, so you get like crude oil and then you have to refine them in the refiner. Then you can make polymers with them. You can make
Add,
plastics from polymers, etc.
yeah, hay bale deployables for Homestead.
Yeah, I think Homestead is going to be something like the furniture packs.
Okay, yeah.
We've seen a lot of furniture and deployable related things for Homestead. So I reckon
Mm-hmm.
it's like the industrial furniture set or the Was the other one the concrete
Art
one?
Deco.
Art Deco,
A
yeah.
minimalist, was it?
Now you have the no Brutalist is the concrete one.
Brutalist, that was it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I reckon Homestead is going to be another furniture DLC.
Okay.
See, Rubies has been mentioned before. You get a juvenile version. And
Yeah.
actually, talking about the chew, the thing of this.
Added mount variant.
Yeah.
Nice.
So chew juvenile, you can time
We're
it.
going to be able to tame.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
And the bottom one, retargeted additional animations and montages from the bear to the orca. So that would suggest that the orca is going to be some bear-like creature.
Don't know. Like, did they initially, for testing purposes, have bear animations and montage for the orca? And
Don't
they
know. You'll
know.
have to scroll up a little bit for the stream because I can't read it.
I don't know. Like, maybe they had the bear ones initially for testing purposes, but
Possibly.
they now give it its own animations and such.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, let's see. It's gonna
That
be
was.
yeah.
I was just going to say that was a quick update. Jeez.
Yep, I know, right?
Yeah.
Basically
Small
the
one
yeah
today.
yeah basically the new splines.
Yeah.
Okay, let's quickly scroll back up. Those were today's patch notes. There wasn't a whole lot in the future content either.
No.
So
A quick update this week.
but yeah,
Yeah.
for people who like their power and water lines straight, it's going to be a very nice one.
Cornet.
People like me.
Yep.
Yep, definitely. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna do stream outro, and I'll be back with you in a sec. Okay.
Alrighty.
So yeah, those were the patch notes. I hope you folks enjoyed watching it going through the patch notes. We do this every week. And starting next week when I'm back home from vacation, we'll be doing it a little bit earlier again. For now, though, I hope you folks enjoyed watching us going through them. Now, if you did enjoy it and you want to get notified next time I stream, feel free to hit that follow button. Or if you watch this on YouTube and you want to get notified next time I upload something, feel free to hit that subscribe button. Other than that, thanks for being here. I really appreciate it. I hope you had a good time. And I hope I will see you folks around.